everybody, and thanks for coming back to my channel. This is the ultimate after show where I recap TUF season 25. This will be episode 6. I go over kind of do an overview of the show. I talk a little bit about the coaches. I talk about the fight itself, and then I kind of give a preview of the next week's fight. This might be my last episode of doing these recaps. For one, it kind of dawned on me, who fucking wants to watch a recap? I mean, you probably already watched the show. So who cares what I say about the show? You've already seen it. You know, you can decide for yourself, which is kind of true, you know what I mean? Plus, I see on YouTube, you know, it seems like everybody and their dog has a recap show or whatever. So I feel like I'm not really adding much to the mix, so I might just say fuck it and not do it anymore. Plus, to be honest with you, the fight between Cody and TJ has been canceled. So I'm kind of like, why am I watching this show? I'm going to UFC 213 in Vegas. I have my tickets already. So I was really looking forward to the build-up, watching this season of TUF 25 and seeing what goes on with these guys, their former teammates. I love the backstory and I love the matchup, and now it's canceled, so I feel kind of slighted on two ends. For one, who cares now about TUF 25? I mean, yeah, I understand. I respect all the fighters that are trying to get a new contract with the UFC, but I mean, who are these guys? You know, they're just fighting to get a contract to fight on the prelims. None of them are, you know, real contenders or up and comers. They're guys that have actually already been in the UFC pretty much, and they've had a shot. Now they're just kind of getting a second chance. Not to sound disrespectful, but it's like, you know, really, whoever wins the show, that's fine. You know, I don't really care who wins the show. You know, I don't have any dog in the hunt. You know, since TJ and Cody fight has been canceled for UFC 213, I'm kind of like, I don't even really give a shit anymore. But, you know, I'll still watch it, man, because I'm a fan. You know, I like watching the fights and stuff. But this might be my last recap, like I said. Hey, if y'all guys want me to continue to do them, please leave a comment in the section below. I don't mind doing them. I like doing them. I just don't think anybody really gives a shit. So, you know, sometimes I'm like, why waste my time to do them? This was actually a good show because, you know, there was a little bit of drama, man. That shit was about to pop off between the coaches, you know. Not only between TJ and Cody, but Justin Buchholz, the head coach for Alpha Male, and Dwayne Ludwig, the head coach for TJ. They kind of got into a little verbal altercation, and then both of the teams, you know, the Cody's team and TJ's team, kind of were like pushing back and forth, and I was excited, man. I was like, yeah, this shit's about to pop off. It's about to get real in here, real quick, you know. So it was good between you know, this episode, you know, between the teams, and the coaches, man. They went back and forth, you know. Not much went on other than they did a little bit of backstory on each fighter, and then a little bit of training footage, and then, you know, the coaches' altercations and stuff. The fight itself was a great fight, man. It was back and forth. You know, it really was. You know, Julian Lane, you know, he tagged Ramsey Nijum a few times, and Ramsey, you know, shot for that takedown, and Julian Lane even said in the build up to the fight that he's like, I got a wicked guillotine, and he showed it, man. He got that sucker in tight, and Ramsey fought out. You know, somehow he got out of it, and then, you know, he got back to his feet, and they were going back and forth, and then Ramsey started getting the better of Julian in the stand up, and then Ramsey shot in again later in the, you know, towards the end of the fight, and he gave his neck up again, and this second time I thought he was done. You know, Ramsey, he stuck his head in there. Julian got it. I don't know if he burned his arms out in the first guillotine attempt, but the second guillotine attempt was tight, man. And I thought Ramsey was going to pass out because I didn't think he was going to tap. So he ended up working his way out of that one, which was amazing, you know. And then he ended up getting, I think he ended up getting mount on Julian. And the only unfortunate thing about this fight was the end, because it was back and forth. It was a really good fight. I kind of was going to lean towards Ramsey winning the first round because, I think he tagged Julian more, with the stand-up. Although Julian did have those 2 good submission attempts, but nothing came of them. But the very end, I don't think Julian was out or anything. He was just getting lit up a little bit. But the referee just stopped it kind of after Julian looked like he spit his mouthpiece out. It's kind of a sign of, either you're tired or you're giving up a little bit. So I think the referee saw that and called it right there. Which he really wasn't out. He had his wits about him. I really would have liked to seen a second round, and who knows, that might have gone, if there wasn't a finish, it might have gone for a third round. So that was a really good fight. Unfortunately for Julian, that little mistake, I think, of spitting his mouthpiece out. Although at the end, after he spit his mouthpiece out, it looked like Ramsey-Nijem had his neck, like he was about to get a rear naked choke. So he might have finished it anyways. But Ramsey-Nijem gets the win, and he moves on. Good win for him, very good, skilled fighter, and I think he can do good in this competition. Next week, we have Joe Daddy Stevenson versus Justin Edwards. Man, this should be a good fight. I don't know. I think I'm going to lean towards Joe Daddy. He's a veteran. I like watching his fights, so just going to go with Joe Daddy on this one. Hopefully he pulls out the win. Once again, man, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate everybody that watches and comments and subscribes and all that. Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know that you guys do watch this, and if you want me to continue to make these videos. If not, I might just watch the show and spend some time doing other things. Leave a comment in the section below. Tell me who you guys think that they should bring back. Because I think there's one slot that they're going to save for one of the losers of the matches. So tell me who you guys think out of all the ones that have lost, which is all Cody's team. TJ's on a 6-fight win streak here. So one of Cody's team members, who should they bring back? Although there's one fight left between Joe Daddy and Justin Edwards. So Cody has a chance of winning one at least. So, but thanks again for listening. Thanks for watching. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe. Throw some comments in the section. I read them all, so I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks again, and until the next video.